Okay, so we all know that I am an insecure, like, potato. And it's. I don't know if I should continue this channel or not. Because it's. It's losing. Like, I don't really know what it is anymore. Like, in the beginning, it was kind of like, I'm not gonna bother my friends anymore with constant pestering and where I need to like tell them something and like have a response and blah blah blah. Now I have an outlet to like vent. Did I just forget to say vent? Okay, anyways. Like I had an outlet to vent with, but like not like a response, so like I didn't have like my friends, like, because I mean I know my friends try their hardest and they love me and I love them, but also when you have someone literally talking to you 24/7 about stuff that they have no fucking clue about and that they really don't really care about, because honestly no one really cares about your opinions on most things, especially things that they don't quite understand, especially when they have a busy life themselves. So I can understand when my friends would like ignore me sometimes when I would talk to them and just like, or they wouldn't have the time to respond and just be like, I'm busy right now, I gotta go, bye. And I would be like, well. And so this YouTube channel started out as a way to vent and like get an outlet out, but also like not have like a negative feedback where I would feel bad about myself, because I would just be talking to myself, so like who the fuck is gonna criticize me, you know? That's what I thought. And then the more that I started venting, the more I started like talking about myself, and the more I started realizing that like I need to like work on myself, and it's not just about a distraction, and it's not just about venting about what I care about, it's about like helping myself. And I became like more like connected to that and like working through my problems through this channel, and like it became like really important to me, and I became really attached to this channel. And then I got my supporters and my like subscribers, and I was like, oh my god, like, I mean I had supporters and subscribers to begin with because I told my friends about it and was just kind of like, if you want to follow, like you can follow, you don't have to, like we're just friends, like yeah, I don't like require you to follow, but like whatever. And of course they got excited and were like, we support you, love you. And I was like, oh my god, thank you, love you, blah, blah. Like anyways. And then I got like strangers supporting me, and then that got to my head. At first I was like shocked because like I was like, oh my god, like I mean I've talked about this many times before. But like I was shocked because I wasn't expecting it. Like I didn't think anyone would care. I was expecting hate more than love, because and support, because I thought like I don't like do anything. Like all I do is vent to a camera. Like I don't like have any editing skills. Like I'm not actually funny. Like why would anyone like me? Like so like that was my reaction at first, but then I actually like accepted the compliments and accepted the support, and then it got to my head and I was like, yeah, like now like I need to like be there for them, and like it just has to be something bigger than just me now. Like because I have supporters, it has to be big, and yada 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 yada. And so I thought like I got way more critical on myself, and like just was like I gotta make this good. Like I can't just ramble. Like I have to like have a system, and like there are people who are depending on me when it's not true. Like they're just people who find me like somewhat entertaining and like follow me. Like they're not like I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I was just like, okay. Like I let that get to my head, and then I realized this, and I was like, wait. So I need to stop YouTube and like collect myself and start believing in myself rather than believing in the support that I was getting, and letting that change me and my channel. And so I took a quick break and like got back into the swing of things and like started making YouTube videos. And like have had many, because before my channel was just about me and I had no self-doubts or anything. And then once I realized that I was letting the support get to my head, I started getting like more freaked out and like more doubt, like more self-doubt about myself and fear of like, what if like this happens and this happens and this happens, and like just all these scenarios that like really don't matter, but they did to me, or they do to my like fears and insecurities that just love to drag me down. Like I don't know, like I have prepared myself for like the hate and stuff, and like have kind of been like, yeah, like it's probably gonna happen at some point. I don't like, I'm not like, I'm pretty good with handling like a lot of like bullying, I guess, from other people. So like I don't think I would be that bad about it. But like it's just that like I'm afraid of like disappointing the people that already support me, and I'm afraid of like people that I know, like my family or something, figuring out about my channel and like being disappointed in me, because I have revealed a lot of personal things, because this channel became so personal to me that I felt like I needed to say everything and have no no filter. And like I already have no filter, but like I feel like I have more of a filter when I'm in front of people than when I'm talking to myself, which is what this is. It's me talking to myself, but then I forget that like I'm also talking to an audience somewhat, and I reveal a lot of personal like stuff, and like it's not just about me, the personal stuff is about, like it's about like anyone that I interact with. And that also means that they like have to, if they found out about it, they would be pissed because I'm talking about their personal things that they're going through that's affecting me. Like I don't like bash talk them because like I don't like them. It's because it's what they honestly do, and what they honestly do hurts me. But at the same time, I also feel guilty because I'm like, I know that they would not like me talking about them, even if like no one has any idea who my family is. Like the most anyone knows about my family is that my uncle's name is Mike. Like that's it. Like anyone else in my family has like been known as mom, dad, like that's, or grandma. Like no one knows anything about my family's names or anything like that. And nobody knows the names of like, I think you guys know like the names of like my 3 best friends, but then that's it. Like they have no name, and like there's no way that, I don't think anybody could figure it out. But like at the same time, like I am revealing like very personal stuff about them, and I feel like guilty about it because I know that they would not be okay with it. But I also know that like it needs to be said, or I feel like it needs to be said, because like it's important that people know that like not everyone is like okay, not everyone has the perfect life, like, and it's okay to feel pain, and it's okay to like be hurt, and it's okay to like have insecurities and have like a bad family and still love them even if they're like not the most perfect family. And like it's okay if like you let like bad things happen to you or to other people and still like live. Like it's okay. And I just want to do that. And like that's what this channel like started to become for me. But then at the same time, like there's all these doubts and insecurities about like my family would not be okay with me having like this talk, like talking about them like this. I know that they would not be okay with me talking about it like this. But like, and so I want to hide it, but at the same time, like that's what my like channel is built on. It's built on the stories of my pain, and these people have caused my pain, and a lot of the people that have caused my pain are the people that I'm closest to, like my family. And so that's what I talk about. And I know that they would not be okay with it, but at the same time, like I feel like it's necessary for like me to get what I need to get across. But then like and then but then I also feel like, what if like I couldn't do that? What if like that's not like professional, or like that's not like good? And what if like that's like a bad thing and that I shouldn't be doing? Because I don't think it's a bad thing personally, but like what if other people think that's a bad thing, and that's like too much, like you're revealing too much about your family, like you're revealing too much about this and that, and like it's not okay. Because I come from a background where I've been very sheltered and like closed off from society and other people because my mom became somewhat like extremely attached to me and like refused to like let me free and like let me experience things because she was like so afraid of losing me. And because of her mental health and like everything else, like it just became like way too like extreme. And then I also come from a background of Japanese descent, which everyone knows Japanese like are very poker face and like very like rigid and very like strict and also like reserved, so they don't like revealing stuff. And so because of that, I feel like there's like this need for me to like break free and like need to talk about things because I feel like people need to know. Because not everybody has a smile all the fucking time, and it's okay that you don't have a smile all the fucking time, okay? Like, and I feel like that's important for people to know, but then I also think about like there are thousands of other people talking about that. Like there are thousands of other people like talking about their pain and like revealing this, and like the only reason that I'm talking about this is because those people have inspired me. So who am I to do this? Like it's not necessary. Like I'm putting my family at risk for something that's already being done. So why am I doing it? Like I feel like sometimes all I'm doing is pitching in on a wagon or whatever the fucking saying is, like where you like peer pressure or something and you like hitch on the wagon or the bandwagon or something or whatever it is, where like everybody's doing something and then you feel like you need to do that something. And like I feel like that's kind of what this YouTube channel is sometimes, and like I get frustrated because that's not what I want this YouTube channel to be. But then I think about why I want this channel, and it feels so similar to the people that I respect and love that I feel like maybe I'm just trying to copy them. And I'm like, what? And like I don't feel like it's right, and then I'm just like, but it is right because this is what I want to do, but this is not what I want to do. Like I don't want to stay on YouTube like my entire life. Like I don't want YouTube to be my job. Like I want it to be something that I love and like love to do and like help people as well as help myself with it. But at the same time, I don't want it to be my entire life, and I don't want it to be like everything to me. I don't want it to be just like a career for me. Like I want it to be like a side like thing that I like love to do, like a hobby if you will or whatever. But hobby sounds so stupid when you put it that way, and it's not. It's more than that. But it's also not everything. And I have things that I want to do with my life that don't include YouTube at all. And so then I like have even more doubts. Like what if like I can't do YouTube? Like what if like YouTube isn't for me? And like what if I'm just trying to pitching the bandwagon and like it's not like right, and like I'm just copying people, and like it's not like a good I don't know, like there's just so much that I feel like I am doing wrong, and like this channel could be better, or it could not exist, and it would be better if it didn't exist. And like like I'm not sad, I'm just frustrated. Or maybe I'm a little sad, but like not enough to like be like upset sad, but like just a little bit like disappointed in myself and like sad. But like I'm fighting with myself because I don't know like if I should be disappointed in myself because I'm doing something wrong, or if I should be happy and it just feels like I'm doing something wrong because it's difficult. And like I don't know, like everybody goes through struggles, but like is it really worth it if it's not something that I actually really want to do in my future as like a career? And like my nose itches, and like hi, my nose itches. Yeah, I don't know why, but like last week when I was like crying a lot, like I irritated my nose and like literally like scraped skin off the bottom, like the bridge or whatever this is called, and like it scabbed over, and I've like have like a habit of picking scabs. I know it's really bad, whatever. And so like now they're like always like irritated and always like somewhat just always irritated, and I don't think they're gonna like heal if I keep picking the damn scabs over and over again. But like I can't stop. Like they're annoying. Anyways, I don't know what to do with this channel anymore, cause like I feel like I need like to keep doing what I'm doing because it's what I like think is important, but at the same time, I know that the way that I'm doing it could be considered wrong. And like, I just don't, like, I just don't know what is too much and like what is not enough. Like, what is, I'm not good at understanding like the whole like thing. Like, I don't. Maybe I need to like study more on like social interaction, like know what is okay and what is not okay. I don't know. Okay, so there's this one thing that a person that I really respect and admire said, and it's kind of haunted me for a while, because she said it a while back, like a year ago or something, in one of her videos, and it's kind of like haunted me. And she didn't mean it towards me directly. She was actually talking about this guy that she doesn't like, and how like he was just so like fucked up, and like he did something, and to me it didn't seem that bad. And then she was like obviously upset about it, and she was like talking about him, and she sarcastically said, like, learn like social cues and learn how to socially interact, you asshole. And that really affected me because like it hurt, because I was thinking maybe I need to do that too, because I do things all the time without thinking it through. And like, what if those things that I do like hurt other people? Like, what if I need to work more on my social interactions and work more on like what's okay and what's not okay? But then like, then I would feel like I would lose myself, you know? And like, even though I feel like somewhat ashamed about talking about my past because I feel like I'm revealing too much about my family, it's also something that defines me, so I don't want to hide it. And I also want to like let people know that it's okay to like have a family that's not fucking perfect, have a family that like fucking like kind of sucks sometimes. But I don't know. Anyways, I guess I'll say goodbye now, because I don't really have anything else to say about like my confusing ass decisions and what I'm supposed to fucking do. Okay, bye.